Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
How I'm sitting.
You don't like how you're sitting?
No, I just want to be. I want to be close. I don't like the gap in between the tables. So
I know, especially because we're going to be eating. So you need to be close to. You need to be right up against the table, right? Whenever you're eating.
And then there's no give because it's a round table, so you kind of have to like slide in.
It's true. There's a trick to it.
There's a trick.
Yeah. Anyway, hey, thank you for joining us this morning. It is Tuesday, and regular viewers know what that means. It's time for Taste It Tuesday. We love this segment.
We do, and we couldn't not have bagels because it's National Bagel Fest Day.
Yeah.
And we picked a great local place. This is Gussie's in Oakland for our big reveal. Can we do it?
All right, are we going to do the big reveal?
We have tons.
Yeah, I mean, they're already out. Bagels.
Underwhelming compared to what we actually have in front.
Don't look at our plates. Look at this big spread that is out here, because it is absolutely incredible what they brought for us today.
Today is one of those days where actually this did not make sense to do.
No, but you know what? We stick with tradition.
Yeah, you have that gorgeous spread right there. Look at that.
Yeah, this is what we're showing off.
You show a red plate with a single bagel on there.
Half of a bagel.
This is the bagel that we're going to sample, but we're just excited. So this is in Oakland on Fifth Avenue, and the man behind it is Chef Scott Walton. I first met Scott when we were doing a piece on his restaurant Acorn on Walnut Street in Shadyside. And so he said during the pandemic, they started making bagels to really keep things afloat because like fancy dinners didn't travel as well for takeout. So then they started this.
I had such a wonderful conversation with him leading up to this. And when I said, would you want to be part of our Taste It Tuesday? He said, absolutely. And he said that he has found such joy in doing this. He's done fine dining before, and what he said is, it's so funny. When you order a $70 steak, you have room to complain. When you order a bagel, it's a bagel. You're gonna love it. There's no room for complaints there.
And you know what? The concoctions that they have on the menu, I was looking at this, and just the spreads alone, absolutely fantastic. So I'm excited to try some of this. I think I have the honey walnut? Oh, I have to, okay, all right. Well, here's what I will tell you. Gussie's, if you're wondering how the name came about, it's named after former NFL quarterback Gus Frerotte. Scott and he are friends, and we have a picture to show you, and I want to share this because I know Gus. Yeah. He created Ford City High School. He graduated from Ford City High School a year ahead of me. So he was the quarterback at our high school, and so we always knew great things were going to happen for him. He wound up playing for Washington and the Detroit Lions and lots of other teams as well. But there's a picture of him there with Chef Scott. Okay.
So when I called Chef Scott, I said, hey, in addition to bringing the bagels, David has requested a picture of you and Gus. And he was like, I think I have one on my phone.
This is so good.
Anyways, on their menu, you were mentioning a little bit about their menu. When I saw this, I said, how's your chicken salad? Because it's bagels and deli. And I said, please tell me. He said, it's the best. So he sent over a little container, and I can't wait to have it for lunch. I'm so excited.
You are a sucker for chicken salad.
I love a good chicken salad.
Who doesn't?
Anyway,
Gussie's.
In Oakland.
Check it out.
All right, we got to talk about something else because everyone's talking about this today. The Choco Taco is no more. You may still be able to find it while inventory lasts, but it has been discontinued. CNN was able to speak with someone from the company, and they said over the past 2 years they've experienced, this is in quotations, unprecedented spike in demand across our portfolio. This is very business talk. And have had to make some very tough decisions to ensure availability of our full portfolio nationwide.
So this is the Klondike Company.
Yes.
So here's the bottom line. They want to keep all their different Klondike varieties in business, and they're looking at the list, and they said, hey, if we have to chop something, let's chop the Choco Taco.
Why?
I'm not sure that's the right choice. I don't know. I'm not privy to all their sales, but you know, people love the Choco Taco.
A lot of people are disappointed by this.
So right now, stores may not be getting them anymore. So if you find a store that still has them right now, buy them up.
But here's what I think.
Actually, I shouldn't say that. Like, we don't want there to be a run on Choco Tacos.
There will be, because that's what happens. But they were born in the 1980s, so they've been around for a while. Clearly, they've had enough success to stay around for this long. But it'll be interesting to see what happens in the coming days as supplies dwindle, and maybe they will see that there is value in keeping this in part of their portfolio.
Right. Shove it out of your portfolio.
Come on.
Well, here's the other thing. So, I mean, I don't know if there's like a trademark copyright kind of thing, but if Klondike doesn't want to make the Choco Taco anymore, what if you call it something else, but it's the same sort of dessert and someone else picks it up and starts making it? I mean, could they do that?
I don't know.
Or is there like a trademark on the actual recipe?
I don't know. I mean, I think that if you wanted to have a dessert taco, there's probably no...
Yeah. I mean,
like,
that would be
anybody could do
wide
that.
enough. Like, the patent people lawyers wouldn't be calling you up.
But this, you know, I don't know, is there brand loyalty anymore? This is a whole other discussion. But if you like Oreos, are you going to buy a different brand of cookie, chocolate sandwich cookie, or something, whatever
I don't know.
it would be
It depends.
called?
I mean, it depends if you get stuck on it. But you know what? If the Oreo company decided all of a sudden, and this is not happening, I'm just saying hypothetically.
Don't even.
If the Oreo company
Don't.
said we're not going to make Oreos anymore, I would then switch to another company that made an Oreo-like cookie.
I don't even know you.
So that was just hypothetical.
It's
so
Oreo or
I
bust.
would then
Come on.
switch to something other than the Choco Taco. But anyway, we just wanted to let you know. We felt like this was news you needed to know about.
Maybe we should go to the store. Anyone who works at a grocery store who still has the Choco Taco, save a box for us, message us. I think we need to get our hands on something, right? Do you not want to, have you ever had a Choco Taco?
Yes, I have had it.
Would you like to have another one before they're gone for good?
I think I would, now that you phrased it that
See?
way. But everybody would. We shouldn't be squandering them. Everybody who wants one should get
We'll
one.
pay for them. It's not like we're taking up.
Oh, well, no, I know we're going to
buy all
pay for them, but
sell them on the black market. Just have stock in Choco Tacos.
Right.
How bad do you want them? We got a box for $25 if you really want it that bad.
Go to the PTL website and click on the Choco Taco link.
None of this is happening.
No. Hey, we are so proud of Pittsburgh. We always are. Another great ranking for our city. Once again, we are most livable. We're not the most livable, but we're in the top 10, which I think is really good. So we ranked number 9 on this new survey done by livability.com, and they looked at a bunch of different variables to try to track this. So they looked at relocation trends, they looked at economics, they looked at quality of life factors. Also, they're looking at the tech industry that's sort of booming in Pittsburgh right now and connected to Carnegie Mellon and connected to Pitt as well. And they looked at the younger demographic growing in the city. So we have a lot going for us right now.
We really do. You know what? It's so funny because we were out at Kennywood yesterday for the Local 1 Firefighter Union picnic at Kennywood, and it was so hot there, and I couldn't help but think of our friends John and Rachel from Yajagoff. We call them every Monday for their Q92 radio station broadcast, and they were in Florida yesterday, so we couldn't call them on Monday. And I kept thinking how hot it must be there if it was that warm in Pittsburgh. But we have the best of 4 seasons. We really do. We have a couple really warm, muggy days, sure, but we have wonderful seasons here.
I think that's true.
We have a beautiful city to, I mean, look at the pictures that we see. You know?
I know. Well, just the whole downtown with the rivers and all that, it's just so photogenic.
I can see why we're top 10.
Yeah, in fact, the livability.com was suggesting, we still are known as the Steel City. Maybe we should be called the STEM City now because of all the tech that's going on. So something to think about, but I don't know if it'll catch on.
We're the Steelers. What do we call the STEMers?
Well, that's true. Yeah, we can't change that.
It's never happening.
All right, that's not happening.
Okay.
Livability.com.
We have to share this beautiful moment with you. So a couple from Westmoreland County, they recently celebrated their 50th anniversary. They're from Slicksville, by the way. And their wish was to recreate a moment that they had on their 25th anniversary in front of Cinderella's castle at Disney World. So take a look at this. This is really special. You can see the 25th and then the 50th.
Side by side,
Side by side. And their wish was granted by the Westmoreland County chapter of the
Twilight Foundation.
Yeah.
So they work to help deserving seniors have their wishes that might not be able to do it otherwise. So this is Melvin and Patricia Stanko. Melvin, by the way, is battling pulmonary fibrosis and high blood pressure. And they were totally surprised by this trip. But they were able to go back and get their picture taken 25 years later. later to replicate their 25th wedding anniversary trip, which we just think is fantastic. So we want to congratulate the Twilight Foundation and really for making a dream come true.
Speaking of dreams coming true.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine?
Have you purchased your ticket yet? I haven't. We did last week. So the Mega Millions is now over $800 million. And can we pause for a second to talk about, this is something I brought up this morning, what you actually take home for the cash option? It's like 400 something million, which is still nothing to laugh at, right? But
the
taxes,
government takes a big chunk of that.
But the taxes,
well, if you're earning,
my goodness.
if you're making $110 million, apparently you're in a much higher tax bracket.
Yeah.
So, you know, they're going to take a lot of it. If you take the cash option, you know, I mean, if you spread it out over time, maybe it works out financially. Here's the bottom line. If you win, consult a financial advisor. Figure out what you should do. Make sure you get an attorney, like all those things that they always tell you in the reports about, like what do you do if you win the lottery? You should probably do all those things. Now, Heather has already told us she will not take our calls.
Can we rewind back to Kennywood again? Because I had a couple of people come up to me. I can't believe you. Not even picking up their phone calls, huh? Like people were watching.
Yeah. She said yesterday, if you were not watching yesterday, I sort of said, you know, if you made, won that much money, you would share it with people. You'd share it with everyone. You'd share, like Heather, if you won, you'd share it with me. You'd share it with Ron. And then it became, nope. I got to think this over. I'm not even taking calls from people.
I'm not taking any phone calls. I have to consult with my family first. We have to decide, you know,
and
who
Ron
really...
and I are not part of your family?
All I'm saying is that eventually I will come to a decision, but I just need to...
Okay.
I need to get my money straight. I need to get my money right, figure out where things need to go, you know?
It would. I would sweat over just the ticket, the safety of the ticket. Like, you don't want to lose that ticket. My gosh, that's like really important.
And not for something this big, but you know those, sometimes we have the lottery winners and they're like still unclaimed. It's been 3 months, we still don't have anybody that's come forward, and you're thinking, where are these? Did they throw out their ticket? Like, could you even imagine?
That's true.
Did it get lost?
All right, that brings us to our question for tomorrow. It is our What You Think Wednesday question. And so the question is, if you found a winning lottery ticket, maybe someone lost it, would you try to find the owner? So we want you to weigh in right now. Let's just say, for argument's sake, it is the winning Mega Millions ticket that could happen tonight. Yeah. So if you find this ticket somewhere, would you try to find the owner?
How?
Weigh in.
How?
Well, I guess it depends on where you find it, like whether it's within a certain area that you might be able to reach out to people in that building. I don't know. Would you, like, what you might do? Or would you just take it and claim the winnings? So weigh in on the Pittsburgh Today Live Facebook page. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to debate this tomorrow.
I feel Ron has thoughts, and we'll save them
for tomorrow. Ron has thoughts?
Yeah,
okay.
you know.
We have time for Ron's thoughts, Krista?
I would just say that I agree with Heather.
Krista was like, nope, and Ron just starts talking.
Yep, and there's your nope. Sorry, I agree with Heather.
There we go.
What do you agree with? I didn't
nope, we don't got time.
It's Heather's right. Go on, move on. Coming up on the show, go ahead, move on.
All right, ready, set, whip. It is time to shake things up with a little milkshake mania. We have some new twists for you to try, and you know what? We cannot wait to sip ourselves. That is coming up. Stay with us.
And we decided to take Katie, the PTL car, on a little road trip. Did you know the headquarters for all things comedy is just a short drive away? Mikey shows us around Jamestown, New York, just ahead.
But first, we are blasting off to a galaxy far, far away. Daisy is showing us why the stars are within reach right here in Pittsburgh, and that's coming up next.
It's Tuesday, July 26th, and things are about to take off. Buckle up, we'll be right back.